Hey everyone, it is Miss O'Neill here, and today is a good day to have a good day. Happy Friday, everyone. So we are still working on Unit 13 in Fundations. We're on days 3 and 4 of week 1 now. We are flying like a big, beautiful bird in the sky. So we have some word of the days that we're going to talk about, 2 word of the days actually. We're going to read a story together, we're going to talk about it a little bit, and then I'm going to walk you through today's assignment after the video is over. Okay, so just a quick little review of what Unit 13 is all about. We are talking about the 5 sounds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sounds of long O. Be my echo. O. Oh my goodness, you got it. So the 2 that we knew already, we have O-E in a vowel, consonant E syllable, and then we also have an open O, like at the end of words like no and go, okay? We are learning 3 new vowel teams that make this long O sound. We're gonna go over the sound cards together, okay? Be my echo. O, A, boat, O. Awesome. O, E, toe, O. Wonderful. And O, W, snow, O. Awesome, cool beans. I heard that we're supposed to get snow this weekend. A little crazy, a little weird, but you know what, let's roll with it. So yesterday when we learned about these new vowel teams, we also made ourselves a little chart. Right, so we have long O sounds all over the place in a syllable. We have them at the beginning, the middle, and the end. If you hear a long O sound at the middle or in the beginning, it's either going to be O-E, O with a silent E at the end. It could be O-A, like in the word boat, or it could be O-W, like in the word grown, okay? Like I am a grown up. At the end of the word over here, if you hear a long O sound, it could be an open O, like in the words no or go. It could be O-E, not O-E, but O-E, like in the word toe. Or it could be an O-W, like in the word bow. Okay? Wonderful. And remember, the way that we choose between our spelling options is we try our best to see if we recognize the right spelling. Okay, and we recognize the right spelling by doing lots of reading and by being very, very careful of what we say when we see these words. Okay? Awesome. So we have 2 word of the days today. Like I said, we're going to do each one on its own. So the first word of the day that we are going to talk about is the word coach. All right, like in this sentence, I was the coach of the dance team. Coach. Tap it out with me. K, k. O, O. Ch, ch. K, O, ch. Coach. Let's spell it out together. We have a k, k at the very beginning. Is that going to be a C, a K, or a CK? K, k. A C. Wonderful. K, k. Oh, let me write that bigger. K, O, O. Let's leave that blank for now. And then we have a ch, ch. Ch, ch. What digraph is that? Right, CH. Now we have a couple different options here because we have an O sound in the middle of our word here. K, O, ch. So it can't be O-E right off the top because we know that that dash only stands for one consonant. We cannot have a digraph there, so that's out of the question right now. So we only have 2 options here, O-A or O-W. Do you recognize the right spelling of the word coach? Wonderful. It's going to be OA here. Awesome, you smart second grade kid. Ooh, that's not an O. That is an O. O-A. Wonderful. Looks a little bit like a D, but you know what? We will deal with it. So now we are going to spell out our next word of the day right below, I think. Yeah, and then we'll just mark them up kind of at the same time. So the next word of the day that we're talking about is the word flow. Flow. Be my echo. Flow. Wonderful. Like if you put a liquid in a container, it will flow to the shape of its container. Just to bring a little science into Fundations. So let's tap it out together. O, 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 flow. F. Wonderful. O, O, L. Awesome. And O, O. It's at the end of our word here. It could either be an open O. It could be, can you see? A little bit. It could either be open O, like I said, it could be O-E or it could be O-W. What do you think we should use? Do you recognize the right way to spell the word flow? Wonderful. It is O-W. Oh, ooh, that's not an O. Why am I having such a hard time making O's today? It's kind of not a good sign if we're doing a unit all on O's and O sounds. Awesome. Flow, F-L-O-W. Here are our 2 words of the day. Remember, you don't have to write this down if you don't want to. Let's go ahead and mark these up. Coach, how many syllables? Wonderful, just 1. Coach. I have a digraph over here. Double vowel team over here, so I mark the syllable as a double vowel team. Over here, D for double vowel team. I can give these separate lines if I want to. It's a blend, not a digraph. And circle that O-W. Awesome! And those are our word of the days. We're not going to do sentences with them because I want to make sure we have a lot of time for our story. Let's go ahead and put our story up on the board. I want you to have the story in front of you, okay? It is Unit 13's Kelly's Speed Quiz. Ooh, Kelly's Speed Quiz. With the title like that, do you think this will take place at home or at school? I think the word quiz kind of gives it away. We're going to go ahead and read this together. And by read this together, I mean I am going to read it out loud and you're going to follow along with me. Okay? It's really important you follow along with me and not just listen. All right? Let's go ahead and get started. Kelly was studying her math facts. She was good at most things in school, but she was having a hard time remembering all of these math facts. Her teacher, Mrs. Hurley, had said that they would have a speed quiz the next day. Kelly wanted to do well on the quiz, so she kept working with her flashcards. She was trying to recall the answer to 6 times 9 when she saw the first snowflake. "Mom!" she yelled. "Did you know that it is snowing out?" "Yes," her mother answered. "The man on TV said there would be a big snowstorm, or there will be a big snowstorm. We could get 15 to 16 inches of snow before morning. I am a bit upset because I wanted to go to the mall later today." Kelly went to her window. It was starting to snow harder, and the wind was blowing the snow across the yard. She was trying to make up her mind. Should she finish her homework, or just wait and finish it the next day? She was quite sure it would be a snow day. Just then, Kelly's father and her sisters, Katie and Kristen, came in the house. "Brr," he said. "It is freezing out. The roads are getting very slippery from all the snow. I think a lot of people will be calling to ask me to clean their driveways in the morning." Kelly's dad had a big truck that he used to clean the snow from driveways and parking lots. Kelly got on her winter coat and put on her hat and mittens. "Where are you going, Kelly?" asked her father. "To play in the snow before it gets too dark," Kelly said. "I don't need to do my homework because we are going to have a snow day. Now, we will not have our speed quiz in math until Thursday." "I think you should study, just in case, Kelly," said Katie. "What if it stops snowing and there is no snow day? I made that mistake one time. I did not finish a book report because I thought there would be a day off, but the snow stopped and I had to tell my teacher that my report wasn't finished," Kristen said. "Kelly, I know you want to get a good grade on that quiz, and I know you want to play in the snow. Why don't you go play for a while? And then later, Katie and I will help you study your facts." "Thanks a bunch. You two are the best sisters in the whole world." "No, in the world," said Kelly with a smile. A big smile. Awesome. Wonderful. So I have a couple of questions to ask you about the story that we just read. So the first thing that I want you to do is give me one quick sentence. What is the story about? Give me the what. What is the story about? If I had to answer that question, I want you to tell me if your answer is close to mine. I would say it is about a girl who is deciding or trying her best to decide whether or not she should study her math facts or go play outside in the snow, and her family is helping her. The next question is who? All right. Who are the main characters here? Well, the story is called Kelly's Speed Quiz, so Kelly is one of the main characters. So is her mom, her dad, and her two sisters, Katie and Kristen. I would say that the man on TV, the weatherman, and Kelly's teacher, Mrs. Hurley, are not main characters, but they are characters in the story. I want you to think about where now. Where does this story take place? It doesn't tell us where, but we know it's somewhere in the world where it snows. So maybe it could even be somewhere in Worcester. I want you to think if there is a problem in the story or not, okay? What's going on in the story? Does the main character, like the main character, Kelly, have to make a choice? What is that choice? And how does she handle the challenge? Those are some things to think about. I'm not going to help you answer them just yet. We'll talk about that a little bit more later. So we are done with our word of the days. We are done with our story time. Thank you so much for reading that story with me and not just listening to the story. Let's talk about today's assignment. So when this video is over, you are going to have this paper in front of you called Fiction and Nonfiction Text. And you're going to have to do some things with it. We're going to read these directions together. Before we do, we're going to talk about what fiction and nonfiction means. So fiction and nonfiction are types of stories, okay? Fiction is a lot of times fantasy. It's about stories that are made up. So like all of our Goosebumps books are fiction. Let's see. Fairy tales are fiction. Magic Treehouse books are fiction. A lot of things like that. Nonfiction are stories that really happened, okay? Stories that kind of make sense. So history books. When we read Little Dreamers and Little Leaders in our story, the book that has all of those inspiring women, and those are nonfiction. So that's history books, that's like our religion books, the Bible, math books, stuff like that. So you are going to read these sentences and circle, is it fiction or nonfiction, based on what you read. So a book about a talking toad, I'm going to say is fiction. Then at the bottom, you're going to pick 4 stories, 2 fiction stories and 2 nonfiction. You're going to write the names down for me. All right, we are out of time. Love you a lot, miss you a bunch. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!